Well, Dad, I have to go now. I left work early to say hello, and now I leave. Yeah, right. Wait a minute. Why did you really come here, Thomas? I told you that. I'm here because I just wanted to say hello. I need to go home now. You know, my wife is pregnant, so I need to go to check if she's okay. Have a good day. I don't believe you. I know you very well, son. I know you're scared, and it's okay. You will become a father, and that can be something scary, right? That's okay. What are you talking about? I'm fine. I'm not scared or. Come here, son. Take a seat, please. We need to talk about that. Sit down. Dad, I'm fine. Everything will be fine. I have a good job and we have a house, so I'm your dad and I'm telling you to sit down. We need to talk. So now, sit down, please. Okay, I have to admit it. I'm scared. I don't know anything about how to raise a child. I don't feel I'm prepared for this challenge. It's the biggest thing I will have to face. Okay. Relax, son. Nobody's really prepared to become a father. It's okay to feel scared because of that. But I'm here to help you whenever you need it. I don't know that. What if I become the worst dad ever? I don't think I can make it. Alright, listen to me. I'll give you some tips on how to raise your child. Raising kids is one of the toughest and most fulfilling jobs in the world. Believe me. And also, this is one for which you might feel the least prepared. It happened to me. One of the things you have to do when raising your child is boost your child's self-esteem. Kids start developing their sense of self as babies, and then they see themselves through their parents' eyes. Your tone of voice, your body language, and your every expression are absorbed by your kids. Your words and actions as a parent affect their developing self-esteem more than anything else. Praising accomplishments, however small, will make them feel proud. Letting kids do things independently will make them feel capable and strong. By contrast, belittling comments or comparing a child unfavorably with another will make kids feel worthless. And please avoid making loaded statements or using words as weapons. Comments like, "What a stupid thing to do," or "You act more like a baby than your little brother." They can cause damage just as physical blows do. Choose your words carefully and be compassionate. Let your kids know that everyone makes mistakes and that you will still love them even when you don't love their behavior. Have you ever stopped to think about how many times you react negatively to your kids in a given day? You may find yourself criticizing far more often than complimenting, Believe me. How would you feel about a boss who treated you with that much negative guidance? Even if it was well intentioned, do you understand what I'm trying to say? Yes, Dad, I get it, but I'm still scared. I don't know. I haven't finished yet. The more effective approach is to catch kids doing something right. Or maybe another example. I was watching you play with your sister and you were very patient. These statements will do more to encourage good behavior over the long run than repeated scoldings. Make a point of finding something to praise every day. Be generous with rewards. Your love, hugs, and compliments can work wonders and are often reward enough. Soon you will find you are growing more of the behavior you would like to see. Seriously. Don't you remember what it was like with you when you were a child? I always tried to motivate you. Yes, I remember that. You always congratulated me for doing good things. I used to feel good with that. That's what you need to do now, but also set limits and be consistent with your discipline. Discipline is necessary in every household. The goal of discipline is to help kids choose acceptable behaviors and learn self control. They may test the limits you establish for them, but they need those limits to grow into responsible adults. For example, establishing house rules helps kids understand your expectations and develop self control. Some rules might include no TV until homework is done, for example, or maybe no hitting, name calling, or hurtful teasing allowed. That's another example. You might want to have a system in place, one warning followed by consequences, such as a timeout or loss of privileges. It will depend on you. You will have to think about it. A common mistake parents make is failure to follow through with the consequences. You can't discipline kids for talking back one day and ignore it the next. Be consistent. Also, make time for your kids. It's often hard for parents and kids to get together for a family meal. But there is probably nothing kids would like more than having lunch with their parents. Get up 10 minutes earlier in the morning so you can eat breakfast with your child. Or leave the dishes in the sink and take a walk after dinner. There are many ways. Kids who aren't getting the attention they want from their parents often act out or misbehave because they're sure to be noticed that way. Remember that, please. It's really important. Also, make communication a priority. That's something very important. You can't expect kids to do everything simple because you, as a parent, say so. You know what? they want and deserve explanations as much as adults do. If we don't take time to explain, kids will begin to wonder about our values and motives. Make your expectations clear. If there is a problem, describe it. Express your feelings. And invite your child to work on a solution with you. Be sure to include consequences. Make suggestions and offer choices. Be open to your child's suggestions as well. Negotiate. Kids who participate in decisions are more motivated to carry them out. All those tips are really useful, Dad. I do not know what I would do without you. Thank you. And I have more tips to give you, but we don't have enough time. Maybe I can come back another day. I need more tips to raise my child properly. And I'm sure many of our subscribers also want to learn that. They will comment so. I hope so. But for now, we have to leave. Everything will be fine, my son. I hope you liked this conversation. If you could improve your English a little more, please subscribe to the channel and share this video with a friend. And if you want to support this channel, you can join us or click on the Super Thanks button. Thank you very much for your support. Take care.